This is a Fox 13 Quickcast.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Kelly Chapman. Right now, at least 2 children from Roy are in the hospital after accidentally eating candy infused with THC. This drug-laced candy was unknowingly handed out to 63 families this morning at the First Baptist Church in Roy at their food bank. It partners with the Utah Food Bank. Police say this was the only location that received and distributed the candy. Over half of the Roy Police Department has been researching and looking for families over the past several hours, tracking them down to see if they too have that candy.
Never seen anything like it till today, and once you see what they look like, you can understand how something like this would happen.
If you receive food from the Roy Baptist Church today, police would like to hear from you. Well, if you ever need help for a situation involving dangerous substances like this one, you can call the Poison Control Hotline. Their number 1-800-222-1222. And of course, in any sort of emergency, call 911. Tonight, Utah has 1,246 positive cases of coronavirus. That is up from 1,074 cases yesterday. Over 24,000 people have been tested statewide for the virus. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention now recommending that everyone wear a face mask while out in public. They say any form of cloth covering for your face will help slow the spread of coronavirus. They do remind you to save the medical grade masks for doctors and nurses. The Utah DMV announced they're making changes because of hours-long waits during the COVID-19 pandemic. Some drivers in Farmington and Draper say they waited up to 8 hours in their car today at the DMV. The DMV says COVID-19 forced them to stay open only through drive-through only services, and there's only 5 locations in the state capable of that. And because of that, the DMV is going to offer extended hours, and some locations will be open now on Saturdays.
Out of respect for our staff, please respect that they're working under difficult conditions and they're doing what they can to serve the public. We know these are things that we've never had to deal with, so please be respectful and patient with them as they try and serve everybody as best they can. But be smart about it. You know, stay home if you don't need to go.
Yeah, that is quite the wait. The DMV is urging people to check online and do what you can from a computer instead of coming in. They say many services like renewals don't require you to visit in person.
All right, it's going to be a beautiful start to the weekend. In fact, tomorrow afternoon, temperatures are going to top out in the low to mid 60s along the Wasatch Front, and we'll have plenty of blue sky to go along with that. Down in southern Utah, temperatures will top out in the mid 70s, and we'll see lots of sunshine there. As we go into the second half of the weekend, do expect those winds to pick up in southern Utah, but temperatures will stay in the low to mid 70s. It will be a bit more unsettled next week in southern Utah, back to the 60s with rain chances moving in. In northern Utah, we'll have a beautiful Saturday, but Sunday a disturbance moves in. That'll bring in more clouds on Sunday afternoon and the chance for a few scattered showers, but the warm temperatures stick around. We'll still be in the low to mid 60s. Next week, a little unsettled at times, but the milder weather sticks around. In fact, by Wednesday, we could approach 70 degrees.
Thanks so much, Kristen. Governor Gary Herbert ordered Zion National Park to close today to stop the spread of coronavirus. It was done at the request of the mayors of both Springdale, Rockville, and St. George, who are not happy about out-of-state people coming in and violating social distancing guidelines. Over the weekend, 9,000 people visited Zion National Park. 70% of those visitors were from out of state. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints will begin its 190th annual General Conference tomorrow morning. Due to COVID-19, the sessions will be broadcast on TV, however, not from the conference center, rather from a small auditorium on Temple Square. Only those asked to speak or pray will attend, and the music is pre-recorded. Finally, tonight, it is the end of an era in Salt Lake City. The Zephyr Club, do you remember that? Well, it's all gone now. It's been demolished. It's just a pile of debris. The club was the place to go for live music in Salt Lake City back in the late 80s and 90s. The Zephyr's intimate atmosphere provided a must-stop venue for both local and national touring bands, from B.B. King and the Blues Travelers to Emmylou Harris and Robert Palmer.
This was the town that they could play in between the larger towns, so we always had the best artists here in a relatively small venue.
It was quite the place. Good memories there. The Zephyr Club closed unexpectedly way back in 2003. Out with the old, in with the new, but the memories live forever, right? That's it for Quickcast. Have a wonderful weekend. Hope to see you back here on Monday.